4 quick points to tell you about the material that we're starting today and tomorrow. And the first thing that I wanted to tell you is that I have changed the way that I set the due dates. So as you will see, we do have the paper posted now. There's also a new discussion that I set the due date for tomorrow, and there's a new quiz for which the due date is tomorrow. Previously, I was putting all the due dates on Sunday night, but I don't want to encourage any procrastination, so I have changed those. So one of the first things that I want to tell you, in addition to the due date change, is that you should use the quizzes to help focus your discussion posts and your papers. So, as you're reading, trying to get through the reading, please also make sure you use the quizzes. And what do I mean by using the quizzes? Well, for example, this is the quiz called Growth, and I'm going to turn to a specific passage that I thought was important. Mr. Wyatt is the grocery store owner who Maverick works for. Maverick's supposed to go to a guidance counselor, but instead he skips school and he ends up just going for a ride with an OG named Sean, and he gets high with Sean, and then he goes to work, and Mr. Wyatt makes him work real hard and gives him hell and is very angry with him. But they eventually get to the point where Maverick gets angry and says he's high because he's trying to get Dre out of his head. And Mr. Wyatt says to him on page 163, you have to, why would you want to get Dre out of your head? And Maverick says, I need to be a man. I can't sit around crying. Mr. Wyatt says, son, one of the biggest lies ever told is that black men don't feel emotions. Guess it's easier to not see us as human when you think we're heartless. And that is a really powerful moment in this novel. That idea that black men don't feel emotions, by the way, goes all the way back to Thomas Jefferson's book, Notes on Virginia, 1784. So there's a moment where we're thinking about what it means to be a man, and that feminist idea that Stoltenberg talks about with toxic masculinity versus his plan for always seeking consent, always, talking about how you feel, being honest and open. We really see Maverick doing that. So there's a moment in the test, in this quiz, that is trying to draw your attention to what the significance is having to do with gender studies. The next thing that I'm hoping to show you is that you can also use ideas from the discussion to inform your paper. You just want to make sure that when you do the paper, if you want to borrow ideas from discussion or, refer to what one of your classmates says in the discussion, that you simply put their name in parentheses. So this is that new discussion to help us brainstorm for the paper. But the discussion about masculinity should also help you brainstorm for the paper. And if you look at the printout of the assignment for the paper, it says all you need to do is put someone's name in parentheses if you are going to cite what they said in the discussion in your own paper, or if you're just going to refer to the discussion in your paper. You can put the date if you want to in your name, or you can put a classmate's name. I say about 500 words for the paper, by the way. I don't count words, count ideas. So the last thing I want to tell you that is important is that is the paper assignment. Use ideas from the discussion. Check the rubric to make sure you met the goals of the paper. And when you look at your paper assignment, then you can read the directions, but you can also look at this rubric, which indicates how to do proficient, earning the most points. Competent, earning a little bit less, or not earning points because you didn't do what you were supposed to do. And those things should make it fairly clear. I hope this is helpful, and let me know if you have any questions and what you need to know. Have a great day.